I said, what if you did that? You should totally live your dreams.
If there was like a gun range where I could actually do it to practice shooting in my area, I would, but there isn't. I don't think so.
Okay, everybody shut up for like 2 seconds.
Okay.
Ah. Alright, okay. I'm streaming.
What?
Were you streaming YouTube?
Now is it working? We'll see.
Yeah.
It is now? Good. Ugh, every time without fail.
Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Hey, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah?
Sound pretty.
You just now realizing you sound this good, Jericho?
Oh wow. You just realizing you sound this like a snack. Okay, like you please. Oh, thanks. Wow.
So what are you guys doing now?
I'm still trying to figure out what I want to draw.
Have you ever done a redraw?
Oh, something I already did?
Mm-hmm. Like
Yeah,
something really old and do it again.
Yeah, I've done that a couple times with guns. I don't want to do that either. The only thing that really sounded cool to me was like trying to draw robots. So I might go and do that. Actually give them their own little googly cup. Make my own another big old square. Let's make the background. I don't know how you can draw with a white background. That hurts my eyes.
I normally don't, actually. I was focused on setting up the stream. Normally I do this.
Okay, I was about to say, like, I sometimes I let it have some color, you know. Like this time, my background's slightly blue.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I drew instead?
Hmm.
I drew a gun. It's a sniper rifle. I did it from memory.
What if you draw a robot gun?
You're a robot gun. What do you think about that?
Have I ever watched the Cyborg video with you?
What?
The Cyborg video.
Cyborg? No.
There's an animator called Dominix, and it's just him sitting around goofing, just like discussing hypotheticals with his friends. And they were like talking about like at what point do you become a cyborg? And it was just bullshitting and stuff, and like like the
As soon as you get an augmentation.
yeah, but like what counts as an augmentation? Because like Dominic's argument was if I tape a gun to my hand and I never take it off, am I a cyborg?
No, because it's not attached to your body. Taping it is a temporary. The adhesive will eventually. You'll have to.
But like it's not temporary if I never take it off. It was just friends bullshitting, and it was really funny.
Well, I'm not saying he wouldn't take it off himself. I'm saying the adhesive wouldn't. I like this bullshitting, right? If I wish I was there, because that'd be my argument. It's not about whether or not he would take it off. It's whether the adhesive would last. See, an augmentation implies that it now becomes a part of your body. Like, you no longer have to upkeep it because its upkeep is a part of your normal body functions. So, like, getting a metal pelvis insert, you know, like how some people get a joint that's metal?
Yeah. Oh, so what? Was my mother a cyborg?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. See, that was part of the conversation.
Did she have a breathing apparatus as well?
No.
Oh, I was about to say, some people who have the breathing apparatus that have the oxygen into their nose, let's say now, all you need to do is have it where that, the tank in which the air is somehow attached to their body, and that some part of their body produces the oxygen or whatever they need to breathe with, then they'd be even more cyborg. But those are the early stages that, like, if you have a prosthetic limb, you're a cyborg.
Yeah, my mother was a cyborg.
Yeah.
My uncle's a cyborg. Man, his pelvis is more metal than bone after his car accident.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. He got into the only thing that saved him was the fact that he was driving an antique car, so it had a really long nose, and he was really overweight. Like, my uncle was very fat. And the doctors earlier said that he's lucky he was fat because that cushioned his organs. But
nice.
Some dude had been driving for way too long and fell asleep behind the wheel, came over, both of them going about 35, Not over the speed limit or anything, but still fast, obviously. Head on, straight on. Didn't see each other coming. The other guy got, like, brain damage and a really bad concussion and literally had to learn how to live again. While my uncle got the more physical damage, and he smashed his head, so he did get some memory loss, but he didn't get anything other than the memory loss. But his, both of his legs were broken. One femur was broken in 2 spots, and the other femur was broken in 3 spots. His lower legs were also a bit of a mess, but not as bad, surprisingly, which is really weird. The crash basically, like, pushed his knees up, so, like, they didn't get the worst of the force. But his pelvis was, like, shattered. It was one hell of a surgery to put that back together. Actually, a picture of his car was in the paper. I can find it real quick. Can see what it looked like after they had to use the jaws of life to get him out. They basically peeled the top of his car back like a tin can.
Oh, I'm so good at understanding guns. I definitely just drew the sniper rifle from memory.
What year was that?
I know, it was ancient years.
I was in
Ancient years.
middle school. I want to say I was in 6th or 7th grade. So when the fuck would that be? If I graduated in 15.
Damn, you're old.
Fuck off.
No.
Meanwhile,
I should be looking at, I think it was in the Foster Daily Democrat.
about to be 28 in a couple months. You know what else is old? Your ideas, Mikey. Yeah.
I don't know how to find it. I found it before. I don't remember what I searched for it. Maybe it wasn't in this paper specifically. I don't think his name was actually mentioned in the paper now that I think about it.
Hey, Shadow, guess what?
What?
You're gay.
Hilarious. I'm glad.
Anything I can do to make you feel better?
Let's see. I think... I don't remember. I don't remember what I used to search it. His car was a fun little mess. That's for sure. Hello, Star Century Sparkle Road to 250. That's a long name.
Your name, oh my goodness! It's like a pimp name slipback. You got to say the whole thing.
Careful, I don't know how old this person is.
Or tribe called West. You got to say the whole thing.
How's it going? I don't know if they're still here, because it says that there's 2 people watching, and I'm gonna assume that that's me and Mikey.
Yeah.
Wow, what the fuck?
What?
That's so crazy that you'd say that.
I'm literally doing the commission that Mikey made, that paid me for. Shut the fuck up, Lizard Man. It's telling me only 2 people are watching.
There's only 2 people watching, so I'm assuming it's not you, Jericho, because you hate me. Wow, alright.
My God.
Oh,
He's real?
Don't start with me.
Mm-mm. You know damn well I will. I love you, Shadow.
I love you too, Mikey.
Nah, bitch, I love you more.
Never gonna stop loving you, bitch.
I ain't ever gonna... Bitch.
Do I want the ears facing forward? Oh, honey, are you waking up? Yeah?
No, you.
No, I'm not feeling this ear.
I'm sorry it has to be so complicated.
What are you talking about?
Oh, it's just a little complicated.
You're complicated, Mikey.
No, you.
Are you talking about your character?
No. I'm talking about these nuts.
Damn. Got him.
That's Ash's line. Stealing all the asses.
Yep, because they're ass.
Are you saying that Ash's jokes are ass?
I mean, you're the one who said it, not me.
You're the one laughing about it. Ugh, why can't I draw tonight? This ear is weird. Why?
Because I feel bad.
Why?
Because I feel bad. It's not my character. I'm gonna feel like shit.
That makes no sense. Your character is literally, like, 2 colors.
Suck my dick, bitch.
I mean, look at the shit that, people make Flower draw. Oops, that's not the eraser.
Sure.
I just can't get the angle of the ear right tonight.
Well, maybe you should go to bed.
No,
Why?
because I don't wanna.
But just because you don't want to doesn't mean you don't need to.
I'm not tired.
I'm not tired. I'm Mikey.
Are you sure you're not tired?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Oh, I'm good. Says with the sleepiest eyes possible.
No, it's
Ungodly
just my
amount of
fucking
sleepy
allergies.
eyes. Ungodly amount of sleepy eyes.
Just my allergies. Damn.
The allergies you just got all of a sudden.
No. Allergies I've been having for the past few days.
To be fair, Mikey did give me some evidence about the pollen reports in their area. Which I think is hilarious that you did.
I mean, to be fair, y'all were like, oh, you're sick, whatever. No, like, it's just fucking allergies.
Well, sorry, I got PTSD of people lying to me about it and getting me sick.
I've never had an allergy in my entire life, so.
That sounds like a personal problem.
Very. How? How's it? I mean. My brain hurts.
Good. Let your brain hurt. I don't give a shit.
That sucks though, that you have allergy.
It's fine. Normal. It's just a part of life that I have to deal with.
Okay.
I just drew a sniper rifle.
Nice. Did you get it, Shadow?
No. I don't know why, but I can't fucking draw ears tonight.
Oh, you poor baby.
I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
Do it. You won't. No balls.
Just put something in place for now and then move on.
That's the problem. I kinda can't do that.
It's not good enough for her, ever.
No, that's not how the drawing process works.
You mean you can't just move to a different part of the body?
I'm drawing a headshot. I gotta finish the sketch before I can do anything.
Just draw eyeballs.
Everything is done but the ears.
You didn't draw the eyeballs.
You draw the eyeballs.
Yeah, I did.
You drew the eyes, not the eyeballs. The pupils and shit.
Where's the eye? Yeah, where's the iris?
You done? You happy now? There you go.
Yeah, well, it's something you can do if you focus on it more. While you're thinking about how to do the ear, you silly butt.
Oh,
Silly Millie. You Billy Skilly.
oh my God! Look it's done. The eyes are done. Now we're back to the last thing that needs to happen.
Those eyes, bro.
Yo, I think there's a genetic disease that actually makes someone's eye looks like that. You can actually have your eye look like that.
Seriously?
Yeah, I saw it on a Daily Dose of Internet. Apparently, you can have an eye where your pupil is in like the bottom part of your iris instead of being in the center of it.
That sounds cool, but like also probably really obnoxious to live with.
Yeah.
Apparently they say they can see pretty well. They just can't see well at dark, like at night, because they can't open their iris.
Right.
Yeah, the iris, is that I think that's...
No, it'd be the pupil, because the iris is the part with the color, the pupil is the black part.
Yeah, the iris is the part that opens and closes, though. I mean, I guess the pupil opens.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
Shadow, those are beautiful eyes.
You have beautiful eyes.
Because their iris is messed up, I don't think they can open their pupils. And that's why they have a hard time seeing at night, because you need to have your pupils open wide to be able to see at night.
Now we gotta make some floofies.
Did I ever tell you guys my one genie wish? If I could have one genie wish?
No, what's your one genie wish?
Sorry, I was drinking water. First of all, if I had a genie, I found a genie and it's like, you get 3 wishes.
Ow, honey!
First, I would only need the 1 wish, and then the rest I would probably do for the genie. And then the wish is, I want a chalice, right? But no ordinary chalice. I want this chalice to be about 45 ounces, right?
Yeah?
I want it to have a special compartment in the bottom where if you pull it out, kind of like a weird, you just put a little drop of whatever the drink is. Yeah? So let's say you have fruit punch Kool-Aid. You put a drop of it in the bottom part of the compartment and you put it back into the chalice. And then the chalice will infinitely fill up with liquid up to the top of the line. Magically fills up. That would be my wish.
Do you know what Flower and me would use that for?
Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, see, that's for degenerates, right?
No, you know what? No, a degenerate would use it for cum. Shut the fuck up.
A sinner would use it for cum, which I would probably do. And then a champion of light would use it for water, which I would also do, because I hate having to get up and refill my water. So sometimes I kind of just want to be able to just continuously drink water until I can't drink water no more. You remember that urge that you just need to fill your entire stomach with water?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, you just get an urge.
Huh?
I think I get that urge when I know I'm dehydrated. Because I don't really enjoy drinking water. Unless it's ice cold, essentially, or whatever.
I used to say that, right? And then I realized it's because I keep drinking tap water. And I can get a filter for my water. And ever since then, water has never been shitty for me.
Nah, even with the filter, it's not... I just don't enjoy it, I guess. I think one of the reasons I also like soda is because of, the... stimulation I get from it. Because it's fizzy.
That's gay.
It's fizzy, it has caffeine in it, which basically I'm self-medicating my ADHD with, if you think about it.
You just like it because it makes you happy.
Yeah, at the end of the day, yeah. There's not a lot of things left in this world that can make me genuinely happy. That I have access to, at least. What was that?
Do I make you genuinely happy?
Of course you do. I'm talking about, creature comforts. Little items, little things. Alright, these joke eyes are, freaking me out. Okay.
You don't like the irises that you put in place? Those are your drawing. You said that we're done. What the fuck? That's crazy. Mike, you're not crazy. Didn't you just say you like
I can change my mind, lizard boy.
I really like those irises. How fucking dare you?
You want those on your finished piece?
No.
Okay, that's a good one. I like that comeback. You want it on your finished piece then? Actually... Oh my god. You know what's more sore than my legs right now?
What?
My chest. Oh yeah, that too, because I fuck.
Why is your chest sore?
My chest muscles. They hurt really bad.
Why? What'd you do?
Workout.
Oh.
He did these nuts.
What was that?
Okay.
It's, they're sore. I'm just sore all over. Tomorrow, like, tonight I'm gonna go to sleep, right? And then I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? I can't move my body.
You'll be like, my neck, my back.
I'll just save this for my breakfast tomorrow.
Save what?
Steak and fries. And I'll be my breakfast. Because holy shit, this meal was so delicious. Like, Mike, you're okay with eating whatever, right? You don't have like things you don't like eating.
Beef, I don't.
Huh?
I don't eat beef.
Oh damn. Me over here about to offer making the best steaks of my life.
I mean, you can make maybe make a venison steak for Mikey instead.
No, we can make chicken.
You ever had venison?
It's like red meat. I think you don't want.
You just gotta know how to cook it. Apparently, it's really good.
Yeah, I've never cooked venison, so I don't know. I mean, if it's the same as cooking beef, then it should be easy. But if it's cooked differently, you'd have to figure it out.
Now, like, real talk, if I ever started eating meat again, I think I might just find a hunter friend and just get something from them. I'll take what they don't want off of it, because not everybody uses everything from the deer. Apparently, some deer have enough fat to make, like, tallow with, and you can use it for, like cooking and soaps and stuff like that. I didn't realize that some deer could have that much fat. It's probably a northern deer thing. Because I know that there's plenty of people down south that are like, that doesn't happen. But then up here, people will be like, oh yeah, I made a couple bars of soap out of the deer I got this year.
Yeah, you get a lot of fat from them. They seem lean, but I mean, they have to store for energy for winter too, because they can overeat.
Yep. It seems like it depends on when you get them, how well they ate, you know. Like, if it's the time of year, you're getting them before they're going into the cold, I guess. They might have packed on some pounds. But personally, I would much rather... this is my dilemma. If I could, if I could hunt, I would. I just don't have it in me to do it. But I much prefer the meat from...
Wild games?
Yeah, I'd much prefer taking from a wild game animal. It's lived a decent life. The money I spent getting the pass and following the laws that have been put in place by a fishing game means that I am helping to actually protect nature, protect wildlife. and I'm not supporting the meat industry that I already don't like. Also, one deer could last one person, like, a really long time.
Yeah, assuming you seal the meat right, yeah.
Yeah, like, if I pack it up properly, put it in a nice freezer, like a chest freezer, I'd be good to go for, like, a good while. I could easily be eating that for, like, a year. A honey could have some, too.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
But I just don't have the guts to gut an animal. I know that for my own well-being, I should very carefully try to be able to eat some animal products again.
Chicken is always good.
Yeah.
I mean, as much as the meat industry fucks over chicken, the energy ratio to what we put into the, like, carbon emissions is pretty good for a chicken.
Yeah, it's better than the others. I mean, it's...
The only reason why I want to make this clear, the only reason why I'm eating steaks is because they literally would have thrown them away, and I'm a scavenger, you know, I don't go out and buy steaks myself because it's expensive as fuck, but if you're gonna just throw away steaks for me, I'm gonna snatch them up. You're not gonna have me just, that's mean.
You know.
That's mean, a whole cow died for that. You're not about to have me throw away steaks.
I think...
I don't care what the fuck you say. Oh, you're stealing from the company, man. Fuck a company.
You know, literally, so I think about this a lot. So we make too many animals. And I think one of the reasons we make too many animals is because of the fact that, like, the way we produce our meat is so detached from, like, people that we don't respect it for what it is anymore. So we throw out so much. Like, there'll be, like, millions of birds, millions of chickens and turkeys that will go through the process of being raised, processed, and shipped out just to be thrown in a bin. Millions. And it's like, that is so much food, and it was so much energy just wasted. That's why I'm all for, like, raising your own animals or hunting, because then it's like you respect where that animal's coming from, you respect the energy it took to make it, so you're less likely to just yeet it, you know?
Well, also, you're more likely, it's good for health-wise because it means that it's more of a thing. Let's say you did have to kill a cow to eat it, right? To get, like, if you wanted to have a steak, you got to do something with the meat. And you can't just, like, waste it because it means you have to ration your meat out. You can't just have, because some people eat steak all the time, you know. There's people out there that only ever eat meat and carbs. That's their only things, meat and carbs. And this would mean that they would have to diversify their diets, or else they would have to either raise more animals, which takes more of your time, or ration your meat more. Which, I mean, if you don't have the discipline, then...
Yeah. I mean, personally, I think that a lot of people, I think there are some people out there that eat way too much meat. It's like, I'm sorry, you don't need to be having, like, a fucking Wagyu A5 steak, like, 3 times a week for your YouTube channel, my guy. That is so bad for you.
Digesting meat is the easiest way for your body to digest it, but I will say red meats and stuff, I feel like it's not, it leads to bad, like,
I think there was, like, some research done about, like, carcinogens being connected to meat and all that, and, like, basically too much meat, bad, average amount of meat, good. No meat can also be fine, depending on the rest of your diet.
Yeah, I think having like my friend, he's trying to do a keto diet where he only eats meat, and he's not trying to eat vegetables, he's just trying to eat only meat. And I think he's doing that because he doesn't like vegetables. And I'm like, bro, you need it. That kind of defeats the purpose. The vegetables are supposed to fill out your nutritional needs.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, well, the fats in the animals will have all the nutrition. I mean, I'm like, yeah, but you're also taking in a lot more fats and a lot more things that are bad that are inside those meats.
No, man, there's so much macronutrients in vegetation that we need that is not in animal products. Especially considering, like, humans today, we just eat muscle meat. We don't often eat all of the organs and shit that does have all of the minerals and stuff that would allow us to eat more of a carnivore diet.
Okay, all right. I should stipulate, this man is a genetic freak. He's not normal, so he would definitely eat livers and stuff. So I don't know if he has those. For all I know, he might be doing that, but a part of me feels like that he's taking the somewhat lazy route and only just eating muscle meats.
Like if he was eating like heart,
he's the kind of guy that would definitely eat livers or like kidneys if you gave him.
Yeah, like if he was eating like heart and liver and kidney and also varying what animals he was eating, he could probably go for a while. But like also the keto diet, you're only supposed to do that temporarily anyway.
Yeah, it's supposed to, I mean, you're not supposed to stay on it forever. It's supposed to help you lose weight.
Yeah, it puts you into a state, like your body, into something called ketosis, which basically, since you're not getting enough carbs, which is basically what you're cutting out of the diet, instead of your body using its, like, carbs as the main fuel source, it starts breaking down the fat in your body more. So if you are someone who's, like, very overweight and wants to lose a lot quickly, you can do that, but after a certain point, it becomes unhealthy because your body starts eating itself too much. So you need to wean yourself off of it after being on it for a while, otherwise you will literally, like, be malnourished, and honestly, you can get really sick if you always do keto. Like, some people literally will go for years on keto, and they'll be, like, skinny as a rod and feel sick and wonder why.
I just wish people would just exercise more. I feel like people discredit how powerful exercising is. And people are all like, oh, I don't want to go to the gym and work out all day. And I'm like, well, you don't got to go to the gym and work out all day. You could just go outside and touch some grass for an hour. You know, go for a walk and, you know, take in the fresh air. Yeah, I love doing that. That's my favorite. It's not the greatest exercise for me, you know. I'm to a point where I need to focus in harder on workouts for me to lose weight. But, you know, for someone who was 330 pounds at the time, going out and walking keeps me from being 350 pounds, 360 pounds. It is just like those things, you know. Just a little bit of exercise keeps your body, you know, somewhat active, and it forces you to... Like,
personally, I think out of all the diet culture, I think the keto diet is, like, the only one that is, like, it's one of the very few that is, like, backed in actual science and can actually help people along, people who are, like, severely overweight. It really isn't something that should be done just casually. It's really meant for people who are severely overweight and are really struggling to get weight off, essentially. It's not meant for people who are only, like, maybe, like, 50 to 100 pounds overweight.
I do agree with cutting out a lot of carbs and sugars. Carbs and sugars is what kills. It's probably the leading factor of obesity in
It
America.
is.
Especially sugar.
Oh my god. Sugar's the worst. Sugar's the killer. It's so funny that, like, for so long, everyone's like, fat-free, fat is evil, it's like, no, it's not. It is not.
The best thing for you. Your body can't digest it well enough. That's what makes it amazing.
Yeah, literally.
Like, bro, it's going to take me so long to break it down. You know, it makes your body feel full. The only thing that sucks is it makes you feel... I hate eating fat because it makes me feel gross when I'm eating it.
Do you get the meat sweats or something?
Huh?
The meat sweats?
Yeah, slight meat sweats, and then I feel like I'm also... they make me gag. I think it has to do with that time I choked on a piece of fat in sirloin stockades when I was younger while I was trying to eat it. And ever since, fat has somewhat, like, had that feeling for me. I'll still eat it sometimes, but if it's not cooked right, like, I had a chunk of fat that was a little too thick, and I was chewing through it, and it was starting to make me... It was like I was getting to that point where I might gag, and I was like, all right. But sometimes it gets really bad for me. Anyways.
Yeah, no, I always hated fat when I was younger. I refused to eat it. Like, I was that kid, or not even kid, but I was that person who loved, like baby back ribs, right? But I'd get them, and I'd sit there, and I'd pick out, like, all of the, like, little tiny bits of fat. And, oh my god, if the cook left a little bit of silver skin in there, no, I had to make sure I peeled every last, molecule of that off. I hate it. I hate the texture of it in my mouth. You know what, though? So, I'm content not having meat, right? It's been so long that at this point I'm just kind of like, whatever. But there's one fucking thing that I miss so much that I know would probably make me violently ill if I tried to get away and eat it just one time. And that is corned beef. From, like, a traditional corned beef and cabbage dish. Oh.
Yeah, like
I could, like, suck that shit down. I love corned beef.
I had the Reuben the other day. That was good.
I can't even make, like, a good substitute for the carrots and, like cabbage and shit, because, like, the beef adds so much fucking flavor to it. Ah. Oh, honey. Are we having some asthma? Yeah. Beep beep. It's okay, just let it out. She was coughing really hard, and now she's got, like, phlegm stuck in her throat, but she won't just, like, let it out. She's, like, fighting it. Poor thing. What you watching?
No, you can hear it in my thing. Oops, my bad. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's fine.
I was watching, I don't know why I found this. It was just, anchors for ships.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it was like a giant airship carrier. And they're bigger than people, these chains. And which makes sense. It's for a boat, but, like, damn. That's crazy. The chains are so heavy, they spark when they get dropped.
Damn. Mike, you good?
Physically or mentally?
I don't know. I just heard you breathing, and I was like, are you dying or something?
That wasn't me. That was Cuddles. I'm muted.
Is Cuddles snoring?
Yeah, Cuddles doesn't sleep. She definitely snores sometimes.
That's so fucking cute. Oh, yeah, she's, like, absolutely snoring right now.
What's that?
I said she's absolutely snoring right now.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse you, honey. That's not yours.
She fell asleep right next to the mic.
Yeah, she must have.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I can move her to the sleeping corner if you don't want.
That's fine. I just think it's adorable. I mean, maybe put her over there so we don't wake her up.
No, she's a heavy sleeper.
That is true.
She probably doesn't even hear us with her headphones on.
Jericho, how would you know she's a heavy sleeper?
I know.
You just
I
know?
things.
You just know things?
Yeah, I know. I'm a knower of many things.
Honey, what are you doing? What's my little kitty doing? Gotcha. I got the baby. Yeah. Where's your little girl? And I captured you. I captured you. You're probably happy as a pig in shit, because you haven't had to have your medicine in 2 days, because it's still in the fucking mail, because the pharmacy is a piece of shit. Yeah. But you're happy. Yeah, because you don't know that you're dying without your medicine. Oh my goodness. Yeah, where's the baby? That's a good girl. Lay down. Yeah. She's definitely ready for bed. Where's my pretty baby? Mwah. Boop. I'm gonna bother you. I'm doing things. Oh, lay down here. That's a good girl. Yeah. Who's watching? I'm assuming it's me, Jericho, and you, Mikey.
Fair.
There's only a handful of people who show up to my streams consistently, and there's a strong chance they're all asleep. Which valid.
Ignore that.
No, I will not ignore that. What if people want to lurk?
Yeah, I'm still watching. What the fuck? Though it is getting kind of late, and my body has been drained for this entire time, so I don't know how much energy I have left.
It's okay. You can go to bed. Get some rest.
Yeah, I might do that.
Go get some sleep.
Good night. I'm gonna go sleep like Cuddles. I'm gonna sleep like Cuddles. Good night.
Good night.
Love you guys.
Love you more. Love you more.
Love.
Right, he's such a wild card. I love him.
We love Jericho.
Right?
Jericho's such a good man. I hope he knows that. There needs to be more dudes in the world like him. World be a better fucking place.
Right?
Also, you're gay. Damn, you're what's wrong with the world today. It's all them queers.
Aw, thanks.
All them queers fucking up the world. All the millennials ruining the boat industry because they're not buying boats because they're too busy buying Starbucks instead of saving for a fucking house. This joke, I'm going on too long with it.
I'm hurt. How dare you, Shadow?
Oh my god, no wait, you were the queer who worked at Starbucks? That makes it even better.
I work at Starbucks.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? Every single Starbucks has at least one gay person. Like, it's like mandatory at this point. I got that baby. Oh, are you an upside down potato sack? Yeah? Are you a little upside down banana cake? What? What? Huh? Where's my little mushroom? Yeah. Where's my little old fart? You stink like a fart.
No, you.
Yeah, you stink like a fart.
No, you.
Honey stinks like a fart. She's stinky.
Shadow.
I had to clean liquid shit off of her the other day. She stinks.
Shadow.
What?
Look at the chat.
Hold up. Honey's looking like I'm killing her. What you doing? What you doing? Your baby. Where's a baby? Potato the Great and Holy. Goddamn avocado toast millennials. Oh my god, no. Oh my god, no, okay, so there's literally a cafe down the street, from where I live. It's called the Ripple Cafe. Adorable little spot, right? They make, like, Instagram, like, style, like, trendy avocado toast. It's on a really beautiful sourdough. It's got, like, guac with, like, as little tiny bits of onion in it. And then it's, like, got then they put 2 tomatoes on it. They sprinkle it with, some kind of seasoned salt. Don't know what's in it, but it looks kind of orange, even though it's not spicy. And it also has everything bagel seasoning on it. Like a fancy everything bagel seasoning. And then it's, yeah, and it's delicious. Look at this. People are showing up after Jericho leaves. Oh no.
Homophobic.
Oh my god, you're listening to me, while you're playing Pokemon? That's super cool. I have a task for you. You should totally catch a Pokemon and name it after me. That'd be super lit. Oh, you're new here. That's super cool. Welcome. I occasionally am active on this channel, and other times I am dead. Which Pokemon? I have no idea. What kinds of Pokemon exist nowadays? There's so many new ones. I don't know, a cute one. Whatever one that you're able to catch, I guess. Just saying, Vaporeon is the best Pokemon and is my favorite, but... Does this cheek fluff look... Yeah, this cheek fluff looks a little too long on this side. There we go. Oh my god, what if you named a shiny Vaporeon after me? That'd be super cool. Wow, I am so overheating. I'm gonna go sit at my desk for a bit.
It's because you're on call with me.
No, there's just...
Obviously.
This just happens. Sometimes I just randomly overheat.
Yeah, it's got hot as fuck.
I've been told, actually, it might be because of my autism. Apparently, autistic people have a harder time regulating body temperature. And that makes complete sense.
That's gay.
It's cool. I can just sit at my desk next to the window.
To the window, to the wall.
Here we go. Hello, fellow autism. Greetings. A cherry mocha. Are you participating too? Do we all have just a sprinkle of the tisms here? Love it. It adds flavor. Okay, Mikey Lee, how do you feel about this sketch so far?
I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I really like it.
Now my question for you is, see this, like, ear fur up here?
Yeah.
Okay, is that just, like, is that, like, just, like, a design choice or what? Like, would that color go on this ear fluff here?
That was just a design choice.
Okay, just checking.
That commission was from Blixamy.
That was from Blixamy?
Hmm?
I thought I recognized that fucking art.
Wow.
What? I like Blixamy. She's really cool. I wish I could be friends.
Simp.
I'm a little bit of a simp. Yeah, imagine being neurotypical.
Joke's on you, I'm not typical. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Shadow.
Nah, it was kind of funny.
Just kinda?
Oh my god.
Just kinda?
Honey, are you being my little shadow?
Yes.
Yeah? Are you up my ass? He's a good
No.
girl. No, she was up my ass while I was sitting on my bed, right? I've moved to my desk, now she's sitting on my desk watching me do stuff.
Nice.
Yeah? Are you here to help me? Yeah, you good girl. Yeah, I should put one of your blankets on the desk. Yeah.
No.
We could draw together more. Let me get one of your blankets. Actually, let me get Mom's blanket. Maybe you'll actually lay down if I get that one. Nope, yep, and now she's following me. I walked away from the desk.
Damn.
Come on. Meow. Come on, I got Mama's blanket. Come on. Yeah, this one smells like Mama. Come here. You like this one. Here you go. Come on. You got this. He's the baby. Yeah, he's a good girl. Yeah, you good girl. I just plopped her on the blanket.
Oh, wow.
And now she's here.
She's purring
Sure.
and she's asking for all of the snugglies.
You know what? I have an idea. Oh, you enjoy my line weight? I appreciate that compliment, but this is also a sketch. When I do proper line art, I am really bad at line weight. Or proper line art, like I clean it up. I can't fucking talk.
Imagine.
I don't know what time it is for the other people watching, but it's 2:30 in the morning for me, because I'm a dumbass.
Yeah, no shit.
File, import, photo library. Let's have Honey help me draw. She was very, very sedated in this picture. There was like negative thoughts behind those eyes. Like zero. Not even a little thought. Bro, what the fuck was that noise?
Probably just clicking thing.
How dare.
Yeah.
Oh, Potato the Great is actually awake at a normal hour. Apparently, Cherry Mocha is not.
I'm not.
Yeah. Cat.exe has stopped working.
My will to live.exe has stopped working.
Wrong layer. Right layer. Ooh, yay, we survived the flipping canvas test.
Yay.
I still think it looks decent.
It looks gay.
And you're gay.
You know you.
Wrong layer again. There we go.
So here's a funny thing, okay? Like, getting these videos on Snapchat of these, like, blackhead removals and shit.
Yeah?
They're so disgusting, but I just want to keep watching.
Yeah, I'll never understand that phenomenon of why people enjoy watching it. Cause, I get it. It's satisfying, but it's also, that's fucking revolting. I don't want to watch it, but then you just fucking keep watching it.
Right.
I'm also drawing furry art. That's awesome. Are you using a stylus? I'm actually drawing on my iPad right now, so I'm using an Apple Pencil. Streamlabs is a streaming program that actually works on the iPad, so fun times. I'm also using the art program Clip Studio Paint. It's a really good program. I'm salty about the company right now because they're kind of being dicks, but it is a good program. It works really well. For the most part, have you used it?
How can I do?
Exactly. Yeah. Procreate is also good. I've got a lot of friends who use it. I only recently started using Clip. Yeah, no, I only started using Clip. I used to use MS Paint. I spent a good 8 years doing that. I still do. I still prefer MS Paint. But I got Clip so that I could do more varieties of art. So I could do, line art easier. And more detailed characters easier. But I got Clip on my computer. And I was out of my mind trying to fucking figure it out. And so when I finally got the iPad to draw with, I was like, I'm not learning a third art program. So I just caved and got Clip again. Ibis, I've heard about it. I've never used it. I've seen people make some really cool things in it. A limited amount of layers? Bro. I don't use a lot of layers, but I know a lot of people fucking do. That sounds so obnoxious for people who like them. Your yawn made you sound like Jericho.
Fuck you.
No.
I never said I would.
What? It doesn't make any sense.
Good.
Totally not being inspired by flour at all with what I'm doing right now. Totally not.
Bullshit.
She just has the most, skill of all of us.
Yeah, and her art's very crispy. I love it.
Yeah, I think all of us end up taking inspiration from her shit.
So here's the thing. I'll be watching her fucking draw, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be watching Ash draw. I'll see her sketching. I'll look away for 2 seconds. Then she's already on line art. Like, bro, what the
Nah,
fuck?
literally. Bitch has some audacity. Drawing that fucking fast.
Right? And that good, too?
I mean, we'd all be able to draw that fast and that good if we drew as much as she did.
Right?
Flower definitely puts in the work for what she's got. That's for sure. I don't understand how she'll be sitting there being like, I don't draw enough. And it's like, you just did 2 commissions and a Patreon reward in the same sitting. Shut up. It's like, you can take a break. You can make personal art even, if you want.
Right.
You can do all kinds of things.
But yeah, I think I'm gay, Shadow.
I'll call the church in the morning.
What do you mean?
It's okay, we'll make it through this together. We won't leave you to sin.
Fuck you. Fine, I guess I'll just leave then.
Honey? What are you doing?
Where's my super suit?
You piece of shit. You piece
What'd
of
she-
shit. Those are
What'd she do?
peas. No, you're stealing mommy's peas. Leave those alone. Those are my peas, not yours. No. Lay down. Stop being naughty. I bought a bag of sugar snap peas. And this fucking bitch was just chowing down. Why do you even like those? Huh?
Why do you?
Because I'm a human, and humans eat vegetation. Cats aren't supposed to. That's a lie. Cats can eat some vegetation. It's good for them. Peas are good for them.
Tell that to the Warriors books, I swear. Eating herbs all the fucking time.
Cats don't get a lot of nutritional value out of eating plants, and it's hard for them to process, but there is a handful of out there that are good for them. It gives them,
That's good.
some fiber, and they are able to get some nutrients out of them,
Yeah.
but they're more like treats. Ah! God, you just sneezed boogers in my ear, you bastard. Don't get a pet cat. They'll steal
I
your
want a
peas
pet cat.
and they'll shoot boogers into your ear. And they'll tell you they're hungry even though they've eaten enough for 3 cats. To be fair, that one's not Honey's fault with her hyperthyroidism. She's just predestined to be always hungry.
Oh, sounds a lot like you.
How did I immediately get onto gay autism YouTube live? This is the first I've ever been. You also made it to autistic gay furry YouTube. Hello. It's like the Holy Trinity. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. It's so funny to, like, every single one of my friends is literally either one or more of those things. I don't have a single friend that isn't at least one of those things, I think. That's really funny.
I mean, all of us in this server are some form of fucking queer.
As long as... the only people in my family that I would consider friends, I guess, would be like my sister and my cousin and my brothers. And as far as I know, none of them are autistic or queer or furry. Definitely not furries. Autistic? Well, my older brother is autistic. My younger brother, I don't think so. No idea about queer. Just because they're married to men doesn't mean anything. The furry part is what drew you in.
I had that heard wrong.
What?
I heard that wrong.
I have too much Riz for them. Lol. I have what I call, like, second-hand Riz, or secondary Riz. So, like, I'll go out to the club with, like, my friends, and I'll get her the girls, but, like, I don't get any for me.
Yeah, that's because you're too good for girls. Am I wrong?
No.
Yeah, I thought so.
Girls are too good for me, like, what the fuck? Like, have you seen my type? They're
No.
too good for me, bro. I gotta lower my standards a little bit.
Oh, you had standards?
Fuck off.
No.
Listen, you're doing better than me. How old are you
mean-
again? You're 19, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, 19, already got a partner, you're living with them? Yeah.
2 dates.
Yeah. Gay as shit over here. Meanwhile, I'm a 26-year-old lesbian, and the only person I've ever dated was a guy.
Ew, man. I say this as a person who's, like, as a non-binary person who's dating another non-binary person who is AMAB. Hilarious.
It's funny how it's like 80% of furries are autistic and or LGBT. Yeah, furry is very queer and neurodivergent to some degree. I mean, I think that has to do with the general culture that furry is. Since its inception, furry has always been a very queer-friendly, sex-positive space, especially since our founding fathers were gay men. Like,
Preach.
literally, the 2 dudes who made the first furry conventions were 2 gay guys. They're weird, but they're very nice. I've spoken to one of them on Twitter. It was very interesting. It was so funny though, because he DM'd me randomly one night because someone was like impersonating him, like trying to scam people. So he was basically DMing people who followed him to be like, hey, this is a scam. And I was like, why is one of the founding fathers in my DMs right now at like 1 a.m.? Also, a lot of the furry fandom likes, you know, we all like cute, colorful, artistic shit, and many of us are artists. And many autistic people also like all of those things. Especially if they are disabled from their autism. Art often becomes a career, and furry is a great place to attempt to make an art career. Because even though there's still a lot of problems for furries trying to, like, survive, you know, starving artist shit, we still pay our community better than most do. Yeah, no, my motivation is like 6 feet under. This is the first time.
Hey, just like me.
Ha! This is like the first thing that I've tried to really seriously draw in a while, and the only reason I'm fucking doing it is because Mikey literally just commissioned me to do it a couple hours ago.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks, bitch.
Fuck you, bitch.
I will probably use that to get Honey's treats.
Use it to get her medicine.
I already got her medicine.
Okay, that's good.
Her medicine is also, like, gonna be, like, almost $200. Because I'm gonna get the initial script that the walk-in clinic is giving me. They're giving it to me from a different pharmacy, which is really nice, because I don't have to wait for my usual pharmacy. So my usual pharmacy is a piece of shit. And then I'm also getting, eventually, when my primary vet gets off their ass and sends out the script to my regular pharmacy, I'll probably end up getting 4 months of a script from them. So, it's gonna be expensive. It's probably gonna be, it might even be closer to $300. What are you licking those little lips for? Did you go back and steal more peas?
Yes.
Fucking cunt. You know those little kitty Go-Gurts I talk about? I like to get her those. That's like she grazes dry food whenever she wants. Mm-hmm. And it's high quality kibble mixed with a handful of like junk treats. Like there's like a couple of Temptations in there. But most of the stuff that's in there is like, you know, freeze-dried organ meat and some freeze-dried muscle meat. And like I've got like minnows in there. It's like a full mix. And then I also got a very high grade quality freeze-dried raw kibble. So it's like a complete diet. But I have those kibbles and I break them up smaller and I mix them in. So she's got a bunch of variety with dry food. Right? And it lasts her a decent amount of time since she only grazes. But then wet food, depending on what brand I've gotten at the time, she either gets 2 small cans of like a medium tier quality cat food, or she gets like 1 large can, a day. So she gets that. And then she usually ends up having 1 or 2 of those little kitty Go-Gurts a day. And then occasionally I do give her some treats. I have high-value treats for her. Like I've got this king salmon treat. It's like freeze-dried, high-quality grade salmon. That was like a $20 fucking bag. And then she's got like other like junk food treats. like, that, you know, they're not, like, that great. They're basically just a bunch of fucking corn, but they taste good. So she gets those sometimes. And then I also will give her eggs. Typically I give her quail eggs, because chicken eggs are expensive. Believe it or not, it's cheaper to get, like, a whole ass tray of quail eggs right now from the Asian market up the street than it is to get just a dozen normal eggs.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and since they're for honey, like, it just makes sense to take $5 and go get, like, two dozen quail eggs than it does to take, like, almost fucking $8 if you include the sales tax and go get 8 chicken eggs.
Damn.
I do give her chicken eggs though sometimes. It depends, like, cause I also give her like a raw food mix that I've made myself. It's just, you know, thankfully living in Boston, I live surrounded by a bunch of different cultures, and that means that the food here isn't super whitewashed, and that means that a lot of people here will eat organ meat, and that means I can get Honey some really good shit. For not too much money. And when I make that for her, she gets, like, an actual, like, raw frozen kibble that's, like, I mash up after I thaw it out. And then she gets, it's some chicken and beef muscle meat, along with some chicken heart, some, chicken liver, and then there's also some pork in there, because a couple of months ago, my roommate's kitten got on the table, or on the counter, and, like, stole some, like, pork, and my roommate's like, I'm just gonna throw all of it out, even though he only grabbed one piece, so I just took it all and cooked it for Honey, so she gets that, and oh my god, she loves it. And when I make that, I throw in an egg in it for moisture. It makes literally the most vile looking and vile smelling concoction in existence, but god damn does she love it.
Hey, Shadow.
What?
You're gay.
I am gay. I've also been rambling about what my cat eats again. I hyperfixate on my cat a lot, you guys. Warning if you become a regular watcher of me.
Yeah, you get used to it after a while.
Fuck you. I like my baby. She's my good girl.
She's a
bad girl. You get away from my peas. How many times do I have to move the bag?
A lot.
Hey. I'm talking about you. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Meow, come here. Come on. Come here. You can jump up here. It's just a blanket. Come on. Gotcha. Boop.
Homophobia.
Where's my good girl? Come on, lay down. Lay down in snugglies again.
Do you want to be on a windowsill? Oh, get off. Dog, get off my tablet, please. Thank you. Get off my tablet. There we go.
No.
Yeah, what's out there? Yeah. What's out there?
What's the weather gonna be?
Oh.
Yeah, gay. I know, Potato. It is so awful. How could I choose that lifestyle? Have you heard of the legendary furry who hacked the no-fly list? No. That sounds concerning. That also sounds like a felony.
Hey, Shadow.
Your fan sounds awful. Also what?
I'm sorry.
I'm sure the stream hears that.
Yeah. Have you heard the joke about being gaslit?
No.
Yes, you have.
Have I?
Yes, you have.
How appropriate is it for the stream?
That's the joke, you dumbass.
Okay.
You said, no, I don't know. But then I tell you that you do. My God.
How am I oh my god, don't even start with me.
I'm gonna start with you.
No. I do not consent. Okay. Now I go to make some teefies. Honey. Excuse you. Okay, you're actually eating your food. Good job. I did see Puss in Boots too. I hot take. I like Jack Horner a lot. I think he's hilarious. He's just so comically evil that it's hysterical. I think that's the point of his character too. But man, I love him. Like, as soon as I saw the, like, unicorn horns, I was like, nah, bro, you're gonna lose. You're an evil monster. What took you so long, idiot? Yeah, bring back the classic Disney villain. Like, what is it, DreamWorks? DreamWorks has been really good about making, like, really good villains. And I really like them. But, like, at the same time, there's just something satisfying about, like, stereotypically, like, comically evil characters. I know, they had all of those characters in the same movie and somehow made it, like, actually work so good. I gotta let you guys know a little secret, though. I think the funniest moment in that fucking movie was, after, Puss goes all through the whole, like, I left her at the altar, I didn't go to her, she ends up being like, oh yeah, I didn't show up either. Like, bitch. But no, it was such a good movie. Also, the literal thirst trap that death is. Oh my god, have you seen on TikTok that DreamWorks allowed an animator to release, like, a clip that they made of Death doing the Megan dance? Like, they yesified Death. Perito? Oh, he's so cute. He's a little annoying, though, I'm not gonna lie. But at the same time, it's forgivable. Because the motherfucker is wearing what his family intended to be the murder weapon. He's wearing it as a shirt. But oh my god, the Goldilocks scene, too, with the whole family shit, like, that cut deep as well. Like, bro. Hello, Wolf of the Stars. That's so cool that it's your first time popping in here. I'm just shooting the shit. My friend Mikey is in here. You should say hi, bitch.
Hi, bitch.
There we go. That's Mikey. And I'm currently working on a commission, for Mikey. This is a little Kiggy.
I'm most likely gonna head to bed because I'm fucking tired, bro.
That is valid. Go sweep.
Alright. Bye, stream. Don't fucking die. Don't kill Shadow. That's my job.
What if I wanna die? Fuck you.
Fuck me yourself, coward.
No. God damn it.
Alright, bye.
Good night. Yeah, Burrito having the filthiest mouth. Hey, Dragonite. It's super cool for you to show up. I'm working on a commission. My cat is currently choking to death in the background because of a fucking asthma attack, so I'm sorry if you hear that. There isn't really anything I can do about it, unfortunately. Oh my god, you've been here for like 5 years? Jesus. I also love my MS Paint shit. I'm using Clip Studio at the moment, but I miss I miss MS Paint. It's a classic. It's a classic. Okay. Boop gets rid of the sketch underneath. I think
Something feels wrong about the placement of these eyes. And I'm not sure, or specifically this eye, I'm not sure what it is. It's evening in Alaska. That's cool. It is like approaching 3 in the morning, I think, for me. But I'm usually awake at this time for whatever fucking reason. What is TikTok like these days? A mess, I guess. I'm on like a mixture. I'm in a mixture of cat TikTok, furry TikTok, and like political queer TikTok. Let me guess, people repost TikToks on Pinterest? That's fucking funny. The only reason YouTube Shorts exists is literally because people were reposting TikToks. And YouTube's like, we gotta compete over here. We gotta give competition. Okay. I think I'm gonna move this eyebrow a little bit. Yeah. That's a bit better. Okay. Jesus Christ, honey. The fuck was that? It was an awful noise. Okay. Flower! Oh my goodness. Bestie, I've literally been in VC for hours with Jericho and Mikey. If you want to join, you're welcome to. It was fun. I can come back if you want to hang out. I don't know if you're going to be unconscious or not soon. Guess what? Mikey commissioned me. That's what this is right now. That's cool. I'll come back to, I'll sit and call. I'll just sit there. That is the wrong channel. This is the right channel. Cuddles is very unconscious, by the way. And is snoring into the mic still. Dragonite, Flower, do you guys know each other? Or are you guys just saying hi? That'd be super cool if you guys knew each other. Just saying. Cat sleep. I don't know if you're referring to Cuddles. Cuddles is one of our friends. She often joins VC, literally just to fall asleep. Lit. I gotta move Honey's beautiful face over. Okay. Let's figure out what brush I want to use. I got a fucking cat hair on my tablet. Okay. I could use the typical G pen. That is something I could do. Or I could go texture. This canvas is big. I could use a textured brush. Theoretically. Hypothetically. Poetically. Nah, I'm not feeling it. I think... Okay, Potato, it's super cool that you can hang out. If I'm not here when you get back, apologies. But I hope you stick around for another stream sometime. Thank you. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go with the usual G pen because I'm lame and basic. I can just hear my friends snoring away. Anybody who's watching, if they feel like, ask me questions so I have things to talk about. So it's not boring and silent. If not, I can just pick a story randomly too and just talk about that. I don't know, what's a story I could talk about? Oop. I just slid my entire fucking iPad over while I was doing a line. You know what? I think I'll tell the story of how I, screamed at a bunch of bigots the other day. Oh, wait, no, somebody asked a question. That's better. What do you think about Clip Studio now that you've used it for a while? If I can remember correctly, you really didn't like it at first when you shared your thoughts on Twitter. It's a love-hate relationship. I have gotten past the learning curve that made me, want to commit die a little bit. And I like it. But MS Paint still has my heart. I still prefer it. The only reason I haven't been using MS Paint is, a mix of poor mental health, so I've literally just primarily been in bed, which is where I have my iPad. And 2, the cords to my, Wacom are fucked, and I've been too, I don't know what, distracted, whatever, too ADHD, to just get new fucking cords so that I could actually set up my computer. I'm definitely a little salty at the company, though. At Clip Studio. They're being dicks right now. Yeah, it's because of the version 2 stuff. Like, half the reason people liked this program was because it was a one-time, no bullshit purchase. Well, except for the, mobile version, the app version. That has always been subscription, but it's always been very cheap. But yeah, no, people basically are mad that Clip Studio has existed a certain way for so long and gained its popularity because of the way it operated, and now it's changing the game because money. It feels like a stab in the back to a lot of artists that endorsed the program. What are other things I could talk about? Oh yeah, I can go back to the yelling at bigots thing, because that was, man, that was an experience, bro. So, Flower, hello.
Hi.
How's it going?
Pretty good. I'm drawing a horse.
Horsey.
Yeah. I'm not used to horse anatomy. It's a little bit of a struggle.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I saw you draw a horse. I think the last thing I saw you draw that was close to that was, like, a reindeer or something.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like this that I'm working on right now?
Let me look at it again real quick. I just got back. Yes, it's very cute.
I'm trying so hard.
How come Honey's on the screen? Just so everyone can see her?
Yeah, she's been a little bit of a butt during the stream, and she was chilling with me on my desk for a while. So I decided to just put her there so she's keeping the stream company.
Hell yeah.
It's funny because in that picture, that was when she was like the most high on the drugs. So she was like, I think she was asleep in that picture, even though her eyes are wide open.
Oh my god.
Like, yeah, I actually have good news about her though. The doctor called tonight. Jesus Christ. My music box just fell off the shelf out of nowhere on my fucking head.
Cute.
Excuse me. You need to stop fucking falling, motherfucker. This music box is like one of the oldest things I own.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was like the second or third thing I was ever given. You remember that teddy bear that I showed you?
Mm-hmm.
That was like the first thing I was given by my nanny when I was born. Well, it was followed up with this fucking music box. And every single goddamn night from the time that I was an infant to maybe I think like almost to 8th grade, I listened to this music box every single night while going to bed. It was like a ritual.
Wow.
And somehow it's still alive.
You know to stop.
I don't even remember what I was saying before the thing fell.
Hinata. She's like pissed off because I had to put her back in her kennel.
It's bedtime, little girl.
They are usually not up this late anyway, but I accidentally like fell asleep. So I took them out so they could go to the bathroom and not have to hold it the entire night. And now they're mad that they have to go back in.
Oh no.
Everyone else is asleep. I can't have you guys out running around.
You took a nap. I was wondering why the fuck you were popping in this, at this time.
Yeah, and then, so that throws off my schedule a little bit, so in a little bit I'm gonna have to go make food so I can take my medicine. So I need to take that every night.
Rip.
And I didn't, because I was asleep.
Well, at least you got sleep.
Yeah, I slept fucking hard. Like, I laid down, and I woke up in the same position that I was in when I laid down. So, like, I did not move. I just fucking passed out.
You know, my mom always said, and same with my dad, they always said if you sleep hard like that, your body needed it. I need to get better at choosing a consistent canvas size.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it giving you problems?
No, it doesn't give me problems. I always use like a bigger canvas. I just think that I don't know, it feels more professional to have like a uniform, like this canvas for headshot commissions is such and such dimensions kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. I see. Maybe.
'Cause you work on a similar like canvas size, don't you?
I do. I usually just start with 1700 by 1700 like every time, and then I just adjust it depending on what's going on. And like, if it's a headshot or a bust or whatever, I'll change the size of it. But 1700 by 1700 usually.
I don't know what I'm at right now.
Hey guys. Hi Teddy.
Teddy! Oh my god, there's actually people around. When Jericho and Mikey left, I thought I was gonna be all alone.
I'll hang around for a bit. I think I'm going out for dinner soon, though.
Lit.
But probably not for at least another hour or two. So I'm good.
I'm streaming on YouTube.
Okay, I will open up YouTube shortly. I'm just going to do some drawing, I think.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, we're all drawing together.
I'm going to draw that, the piece I'm working on of Teddy and Tristan as bears.
Mm-hmm.
That's cute as shit.
It is cute. I thought you got it done. Wait. I'm
No, I haven't actually finished it yet. I just wanted to show you guys the progress, but I definitely want to finish it up and add detail. I don't know how to draw grass, though. Grass might kill me.
Brush, bestie.
Good night, Cherry Mocha. It was cool that you hung out.
I use, paint tool size still. I don't have a grass brush.
Oh, I see.
Does Paint Tool Sign not have, like, preset brushes or something?
I don't think so.
Not really.
Oh, wait, I found a brush on, DeviantArt, maybe. I did. Okay, let me get this brush started.
On Sai?
Yeah.
I tried to add a brush to Sai one time, and it was like the most convoluted shit.
I found the settings for it, so I'm gonna see how I go.
I'm gonna have to migrate back to my bed because both my tablet and my computer, not my computer, tablet and phone are dying. Oh, and I just dumped my glasses on the floor and I don't know where they went.
Ew.
Suck a fart out of my ass. I hope the stream loved hearing that. I just threw my tablet on my bed. Probably sounded beautiful. Okay. Back on my bed. Hopefully Honey doesn't come over and she just stays asleep. I left my fucking soda on the desk.
Oh my god. You're just so coordinated.
I am so coordinated. So, I don't remember exactly what brought it up in conversation, but Jericho was talking like, if he could have like one wish, right? He could have anything. His one thing that it would be like a big, like, chalice. And that if you put any, like, drink in it, like...
Oh, yeah, we've had that conversation so many times.
Yeah? Well, he was talking about it again tonight. It was really funny. I was talking... my immediate thought was, like, you know what me and Flower would use that for?
For real.
Jesus. On our deathbeds, we're literally just gonna ask for an IV of it.
Yeah, like, please.
Now, I hope the last fucking thing I drink when I die is, like, a nice, crisp, freshly cracked open soda.
That sounds amazing.
I don't know how to draw grass. This might be an issue.
There's tutorials out there too, Bestie. You could
Yeah.
take a gander at those.
Tutorials? Like, and I never work. Like, we never just get along. I don't know why.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you a hint. Don't immediately focus on drawing individual blades of grass. Focus on just blocking in, like, colors. Like, big blocks of colors. Like, oh, this area is, like, a little darker. It's got a little shade. Like, this is a little lighter.
Hinata, shut up. Oh my god.
She's telling you
Do better.
things.
She's growling at me.
Tell her that's rude.
It is rude, Hinata.
She's being spicy.
I'm not letting you out again until later, when everyone wakes up. So, just cope.
Breathe in that copium.
Hinata.
I think like I wanna make a gimmick account on Twitter really, really bad. I want to name it right wing copium. I want to do it so bad. I just know that gimmick accounts get so much shit, and I just don't know if I have the mental capacity for that right now.
Oh, yeah, maybe don't then.
But I think it'd be really funny. Conservative self-owns... What?
I said, I'm gonna kiss you on your head. What were you saying?
I was saying that there's a gimmick account called Conservative Self-Owns.
Yeah, I follow them.
I love them so much.
Hinata, holy shit.
She just has so many things to say.
She's just whining because she wants to be out. I'm not letting you out if you want. You know this already. I'm not letting you out, period, until everyone wakes up. But,
Oh.
Fucking, I was taking them out, and Hal decided he wanted to bring his bone with us while we were going out. And he fucking, can never just hold it in his mouth. He always drops it, and it's loud as fuck. I was like, dude, please. Not right now. Everyone's asleep.
Hey, at least you take your poor dogs out to go piss. A lot of owners don't do that near enough.
I think I found a tutorial that might work really well.
Ooh. That's a good thing.
I hope so. We'll see how I go.
Oh my god, so... technically yesterday now, I went to go with my family to their friend's family's, house for dinner. These motherfuckers are, so fucking rich. I was I felt so out of place. I was like, what? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I don't even know how to explain it to you guys. I was, just stunned, flabbergasted. And there was a point where the husband, he was, offering everyone napkins, right? And he was like, sorry, we usually have, cloth ones, but we'll do paper towels. And I was like, dude, I promise you it's not a big deal. And then, he was getting some toast out of his toaster, right? And he had this cute little, not chopsticks, but, a little thing to grab them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And my aunt, she was like, you have, little thingies to grab your toast? And he was like, he seemed, really confused by that. And he was like, yeah, I also have, water next to my bed. It was so, such a common thing. I was like, dude, you don't get it.
It's you're rich people don't get it.
They're very sweet, though. They were just so cute. The husband and wife, they're so charming. Everyone loves them. They make friends with everyone. And the husband, went around the table and was genuinely interested in, everyone and had questions about what they said. It was they're so nice.
I've always believed that you can tell after meeting a rich person how they got their money.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a guarantee, but usually after meeting them and seeing how they act, you can get a good idea of how they got their money, the people they are.
Mm-hmm. And then they had a son. He was about 10 years old, I think. Very smart kid. I saw his grades on the fridge. All A's except a B in math, but that's fair. And Hinata, holy shit. She's just singing a song. And he was figuring out some technology issues they had in their house. I don't know, he was just smart and they were a very sweet family.
Oh, do they have a smart house?
I don't think so, but I think the kid is interested in those things. they're like very old and don't know technology. But I think the kid, because they had like a projector and like something was wrong with one of the speakers and he was figuring it out.
I had a moment, like, so, Copper's parents kind of have money. Their house, like, they built it. It is very large. And they're also, like, I think they're actually interested in selling it, which is wild. Because normally when you build a fucking house, you're like, oh yeah, this is our dream house. We worked so hard for this. But no, they've got like a hidden, they literally have a wine room. A room hidden behind a fucking bookshelf wall.
Oh my god. Bro.
The first time I went over to Copper's house to visit her, I was like, what the fuck, bestie?
Yeah, it's so crazy. The house that I went to dinner with this family, they had remodeled the whole thing, so like it looked very nice. And like they had a horse and a llama. I didn't get to see the horse, but I saw the llama and she was cute. They had a crazy ass dog named Teddy.
That's funny.
Hi, bestie.
It's so funny when like animals have like my name. I think about that.
Oh, I had a dog named Shadow.
Oh my god.
He was a husky.
No, okay, so like we've well established that I worked as a counselor to Girl Scout camp, right? I went by Shadow there, and like if I had a fucking dollar for every time a child said that they had a dog or cat named Shadow as soon as they met me. Even more funny is when they would see me like drawing or something and be like, wow, you should be an artist. Thanks, I am. And they'll be like, whoa. It is really fun though, because then I get to teach them what it means to be an artist. And they're like, wait, I can be an artist too? It's that easy? And I'm like, theoretically, yes. But yeah, just like draw things.
I'm gonna kiss you on your head. Stop fucking growling at me.
I love how like your threats are just like, I'm gonna give you love. And like my threats are like, I'm gonna turn you into fucking socks.
The dogs don't like affection. They don't like the threat.
No, I mean, my dogs like affection. I just like, I don't know. I think it's funny. I think it's funny to threat with like something not threatening at all.
It's like the weird aunt that you only see like for like Christmas. It's like, give me a hug. I'm gonna hug you.
No, it's like when you guys are fucking around and I'm like, I'm gonna kiss you on the mouth. Like it's not good.
Ugh. Two best friends in a room. They might kiss.
They might kiss.
Ugh.
Draw flowers in this horse's hair. I'm dying.
Oh no.
I do have to draw a horse, but I have to draw flowers on it? This is like torture.
This is also your fault because you're good at drawing flowers and you draw them a lot.
I'm not good at it. What do you mean?
I like you. Nah, fuck you. I like your flowers. I think.
Alright, well, thank you.
I'm gonna offend you with compliments.
I'm gonna kiss you on the mouth.
See, you know, maybe for an asexual, that might actually be a threat.
You don't like kisses?
You know, I've never really thought about it, TBH. Cause, like, the only person I've ever, like, kissed, I mean, obviously outside of my mother, but that's cringe moment. No, I'm joking.
Cringe.
The only person that I've ever kissed, it was my ex, and, like, I was a lesbian dating a man, so obviously it wasn't that comfortable.
Yeah, maybe kissing a woman would be better for you. Maybe you'd like it. I imagine kissing women is very nice.
I'm sure it is. See, I'd love to try that. I easily could try that. I live in Boston. There's gay bars everywhere. But also, COVID is everywhere.
Oh, true.
So, like, it's like the girls are available, but I don't want to get sick. Literally,
That meme that's like, I receive, you receive, and so the girl's like, you receive a kiss from me, but you also receive COVID.
Literally, I met up with a girl, like, what was it, almost a week and a half ago. It was us just trying to make new friends in the city, and, like, literally a week after we hang out, she's like, so I have COVID.
Bro.
I was like, are you shitting me? I haven't shown any symptoms, so it looks like I might have gotten away with it.
I'm glad. I'm so fucking scared of COVID.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. I did go to a concert. I went to see the Dropkick Murphys. I have been isolating, though, just in case.
That's good.
Because I've had COVID twice now, so I know what it will do to me. So basically every time I've, like, really gone to, like, a high exposure thing, I'm just, like, in room, no talk anybody. I do that for, like, a week.
Yeah, the second time I got COVID, I'm pretty sure I got it from my brother, because he's a little kid that goes to school, and kids are not that sanitary, so it was bound to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And I was so fucking scared. I hate being sick in general, but COVID, like, knocks me on my ass.
Yeah, bestie, I was afraid for you for a while. I wanted to reach out to you.
Definitely not as bad, but the first time, holy shit, that was terrifying.
Well, the second time, thankfully, you had a vaccine and a bit of natural immunity in you, but regardless.
I wonder, like, it has to be some kind of genetic thing, because it hit me and my family really fucking hard.
It hit, yeah, I think it is. COVID is such a weird disease, because you can take two completely young, healthy individuals, and they'll get the same strain of COVID, and one will literally be on their deathbed while the other one has no symptoms at all.
Right.
It was really confusing in the beginning, too, because it's like, well, who's the most susceptible, like, demographic? And obviously, like, they'll be like, oh, yeah, no, the immunocompromised, the elderly, the young. But then all of a sudden you see hundreds of stories of, like, young, healthy adults, like, dying and being, like, permanently disabled from this disease.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, bro. Obviously.
It's really terrifying, the way that it's, like, affecting people's brains. Like, I keep seeing, like, oh, a girl who was infected with COVID, like, she's young, but she's got, like, early onset dementia, or, like, people have brain fog, they can't think straight. It's like, this is terrifying.
Didn't you get, like, a brain fog?
I probably, honestly. I know during COVID I was very confused.
During COVID, you were pretty out of it.
It was rough.
I don't think you had any brain fog left over to say that. I don't know. I'm not in your head, so I wouldn't be able to tell you precisely, but who knows?
I feel like it's hard to tell, just given I'm mentally ill, like, without COVID, so, like, my brain's already weird, but I know during COVID I was, like, fucking, like, I didn't know what was going on.
Understandable, really.
Didn't help that a hospital tried to fucking murk you.
Yeah, oh my god. Like, that whole, like, plot during my life was, like, not my favorite. That was not my favorite season.
Weren't you, like, suing the hospital over that?
No, well, we're suing the hospital for my dad's passing, like a wrongful death lawsuit, because they sent him home while his throat was closing. He couldn't breathe. But, I mean, honestly, I probably could if I really wanted to. They fucking just let me faint on the floor and didn't do anything.
And then also they tried to kick you out too.
Because my mom was pissed off for them letting me fall on the ground.
They were so mad about being called out. Fuck.
For real.
The American healthcare system, ladies and gentlemen, the American healthcare system.
Like, I just don't get why it would have been, like, wouldn't it have been easier for them to just go, yep, look, we fucked up, our bad. Would that not have been easier to say? Like, no,
Right.
listen, keep on. Like, what goes on through that mindset? I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
That was rough. And then the second hospital I went to was very nice, and they were treating me very nicely. So that was good. They took a lot more precautions from the first one, because I remember the first one they were just like, yeah, go stand next to the wall over there. And then I couldn't stand anymore because I was so weak. And then the second one, they were like, we have a separate area for people with COVID, so you can go sit over there. And then, like, we'll take you back. And they were wearing, like, big-ass suits so they wouldn't get infected.
Oh my god. Okay, so when I had to call the ambulance for my mother when she was like dying, I know, like, this kills me because sometimes I'm like, oh, it's because they took longer that she died, but I know logistically that it was already too late by the time the paramedics even got to her. But regardless, they had to stop and, like, completely dress themselves in full PPE because she had the cellulitis, like, she died, like, right at, like, one of the, like, a really big spike of COVID. It was, like, the height of it. And the vaccine had only been out for maybe, like, a couple weeks. I don't even think it was available for, like, all demographics yet.
Right.
So, like, they looked like they were walking into a house with Ebola in it. They look like that. It's pretty fucking wild. Understandable, but wild.
I remember I couldn't even walk to the room they were trying to take me to. I couldn't make it. I had to sit down, like, halfway there. And it wasn't even that far away. Like, it's fucking sucked.
Mm-hmm. I definitely, when I got COVID the first time, I was, like, basically completely asymptomatic. Like, once I realized I had COVID, I realized that the fact that I was, like, a little bit more tired than usual might have been it. But, like, I always have, like, spells of being tired, so I didn't think that it could be COVID. But I think it was. But the first time, I didn't really get anything. The second time, I definitely kind of felt like butts. But at the same time, I also had just been, like, exposed to mold really bad. So that also could have made me way worse.
I remember when that was going on, and I was, like, very concerned. I was very scared. I was talking to my friend about it, like, and they were like, they were concerned too. They don't even know you. They're like, is she gonna live through that? And I was, like, so scared.
Oh no! Yeah, it was fucking wild. Like, I had been exposed to the COVID, like, on New Year's, and then, like, a couple days later, I hadn't shown any symptoms of the COVID, but then I was, like, cleaning in my room, and, like, I moved a pillow away from the wall, and I just got, like, a blast in the face of, like, a shit ton of mold spores. Like, I smelt it, and I started coughing and choking immediately, and immediately the tightness in my chest just started, like, setting in and getting worse and worse. And then I went to the emergency room, and they told me, they were like, so, based on your symptoms and the fact that you're a young, healthy adult, you shouldn't really need any kind of antifungal treatments. And he told me that they'd like to avoid it because apparently antifungal medications fucking suck.
No.
So I didn't take any, so I didn't have any meds. He's like, your immune system should be able to handle it. You're just going to feel like butts for a while. As long as you don't get worse, or stay the same for, like, X amount of time, you should be okay. And I was like, that's fine.
So I'm, like, existing, feeling like shit because of the mold, and it was really just, like, a tightness in my chest. But then out of nowhere, the tightness got worse, and I was like, oh no, is this the mold? And I just started feeling like absolute shit. And then, like, I was thinking about, like, going back, and then Alex, my friend, like, was at the club with me the same night, and was like, hey, by the way, I tested positive for COVID. And I was like, you're shitting me. So
No. Oh my god.
so then I tested, and I was like, I have COVID too. I hate my life.
Life is, like, I hate how it, like, dumps a bunch of shit on you at, like, the worst times.
Literally. It's like, let's everything go wrong. My life is spectacularly, like, good at doing that. It comes in spurts.
Yeah, like, when I first had COVID, too, like, when we all got it and we were all, like, fucking feeling like absolute shit knocked on our ass, the water in our city was off.
Yeah. I remember you saying that.
So we couldn't, like, shower or wash our hands. Like, it was just bad.
Which is so awful, because, like, taking a shower is, like, one of the most therapeutic things to do when you're really, really sick.
No, for real. I feel like that made it so much worse, because I felt, like, so awful. My hair was dirty. I kept sweating because, like, of the fevers. And, like, I was throwing up, so, like, the throw up was on my face. It was just bad.
Yeah. No, like, when I've been really sick in my life, like, the amount, like, a shower, like, does, it, like, it calms you mentally. You're in an environment where you're like, if I'm gonna get sick or if I'm gonna shit myself, I don't have to do a thing. You can just not worry. You can sit there like a lump and let cool water take your temperature down. And it's so beautiful. And it clears out your nostrils if you're congested. Oh my god.
Yeah, I definitely feel like that would have helped our mental state at the very least if we could have just showered.
I mean, I think you were in call when Jericho was, like, talking about this, like, how much your, like, mental state can, like, affect your physical health is insane. Just being in, like, a good headspace can make a world of difference for a lot of people. It's obviously not magic, but, like, still.
Right.
And at the very least, it makes the suffering not as bad.
Yeah, because we were all very defeated. How's the drawing go?
It's going good. I'm cleaning up my line art right now.
Cute.
Yeah. How's your horsey doing?
She's doing good. I'm, like, struggling a little with these fucking flowers, but I've only got, like, one technically done.
Do I get to see it? No one's in my stream right now. I think it's literally just, like, one of us lurking.
It's me. I'm here. I'm on your...
You're on my stream. That's such a pretty horsey. What the fuck?
Thank you. Pony.
What is... That's an interesting flower. What is it?
I don't know. I'm going off what it looks like this one right here. Like, that's probably a leaf, but I interpreted it at first as a flower, so I'm turning it into a flower.
Are there green flowers?
Maybe?
I'm curious.
This is about to be pink. They weren't very specific with what these are, so I'm gonna do whatever I want.
Green
I
flowers.
need to get a horse drawn by you ASAP, Flower.
Hell yeah.
I was gonna throw my horse character folder at you and you can choose which one to draw.
Yes.
Naturally green flowers. Okay. Bells of Ireland. Oh, those are pretty. They look like little discs. Oh, and this is, an orchid. A green orchid. That's so pretty. I'm not even joking. This plant's name is Hypercum.
Hell yeah.
It's definitely not pronounced like that, but like, bro.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, so there are green flowers. It makes sense that there, like, would be. Like, there has to be, like, some.
Yeah, I mean, it's like every other color, so I imagine there would be some green ones.
Mm-hmm. I mean, like, the majority of them are, like... The majority of flowers aren't green because, like, flowers evolve to attract pollinators, and bright colors do a good job at that. But regardless, I wish that there's a way for me to, like, see the first ever flower.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. There's so many things that, like, I have, like, a deep urge that I wish that I could see or know. Like, especially a lot of stuff with, like, dinosaur shit. I'm like, I wish I really knew what this thing looked like. Or I think about all the creatures that there's obviously millions and millions of species that were never, like, captured in the fossil record, or will never be or even be discovered if they were. And it's like, bro, the number of critters we found is like a fraction of what actually existed. And I'm like, I want to see them all.
I want to look at them and pet them.
That's such a white woman thing. Sees thing that'll eat your face off, I want to pet it. It's cute. Nah, but that's me. Like, I know, like, I shouldn't, but I would like to pet the tiger, please.
Yeah, me too.
I don't...
I won't, but I want to.
Exactly. Like, if I was given the option, I don't think I would. I think I would pussy out, for one thing. But I'd still wanna.
I've pet a cheetah, which is pretty fun.
You've what? That's so cool.
So, at Australia Zoo, they obviously do a lot of animal reservation and, like, preservation. And they, like, you can do the cheetah tour and they show you what they feed them and, like, stuff like that. And you walk out near the Africa area and, like, yeah, he just comes up, hangs out, cruises. You can do it with tigers there, too, I think.
That's wild. Wait, is that the one where, like, Steve Irwin's kids and wife are at?
Yep, it's the one I worked there a few years ago.
You got to work for Steve Irwin's family?
Yeah, I was there on a volunteer basis, and it was in my contract that they are my bosses. Like, you work for them while you're here.
Yo.
Dude!
I've met Terry, and I've met Robert.
Dude! Okay, so I know that there's celebrities in Australia, but I think they reach a different level of celebrity outside of Australia. They're like gods. Okay?
Yeah, we love them.
So we love them just as much. When they were changing our Australia dollar bill, they were like, oh, we're going to make it King Charles. And we're like, no, we want Steve Owen. Give us Steve Owen.
Oh my god, hell yeah.
Don't worry, we respect them just as much.
Did you see what happened to PETA when they tried to go after Steve Irwin's legacy?
I did. It was fucking hilarious.
That was funny. God, PETA made mistakes. I mean, they've made lots of mistakes, but that was certainly a mistake.
Oh, yeah.
A smart move.
I'm pretty sure you can pet the tigers at Australia Zoo, but you can do the dingoes as well, which is really cool.
Ooh.
The dingo ate my baby.
They're just puppies. They look like doggos.
I know.
They are...
They've got an albino dingo there, and I really want to go pet it.
You call them albino?
Yeah, that's very interesting.
We pronounce it albino over here.
Okay, don't hate my language.
No, I'm not hating, it's just really interesting.
I love, like, little language differences like that. It's fun. It's like little things, like the different spellings of color.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, every other word, like, favorite.
Oh, yeah. Do you guys put a U in it, or no?
Yes.
I've saved so much time not doing that.
You save, like, point first to second. I don't know how big of a deal. What do you gain by skipping that 1 second?
Listen,
Like,
it adds up.
$1 billion. I mean,
It
yeah,
adds up over time.
when you, yeah, but like, who's keeping a tracker on how many
Me,
seconds?
American.
How many times have you said the word favorite in your lifetime, Flower? Tell me.
Like, a lot, approximately.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to check.
Every time she said favorite, it's definitely referring to Dr. Pepper, so.
Oh,
Yeah.
for real. I have a whole bottle of Dr. Pepper downstairs, just for me.
The next time someone makes me draw a rose, they owe me $3,000.
I'll copy that commission idea I had.
Alright. Do you want
Yeah,
do you want to get rid of $3,000?
You know that scene you did for me years ago? Redraw.
Oh no. But with
Redraw it
Kristen instead.
Oh my god, can you imagine? That would piss the wrong people off.
For real.
But it would be funny as fuck.
It would be funny.
Man, you're going, like, 50,000% on that rose, though. I'm not gonna lie.
This is just me being extra as fuck, because I'm dumb. I don't need to do this.
It's gonna look real good, though. You go so extra on, like, hair and, like, stuff like that, and it's like, damn. Does the hair looks like it takes, like 70% of the drawing.
It usually does, but the thing is I enjoy the hair. I don't enjoy flowers.
Completely reasonable, if you ask me.
Okay, I made Kiggy. Now I just gotta color it in.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that is not on the right layer.
I'm currently attempting to shade hair.
Hell yeah.
I'm only
My favorite things to do.
bucket tool filling this cat in has made me realize how fucking in your face this character's red is.
Yeah, that's a very, like, blinding red.
Mikey didn't want what?
I don't like... I'll share my screen. This is what I've got at the moment. So I've just done some grass practice, and then I've shaded Teddy.
Ooh, cute.
I like that. That's so cute.
The grass and I aren't friends, so instead I've done shading, and honestly I'm pretty happy with it, because I think I'm cute.
Or you could do snow. That's really easy.
You guys are so fucking cute. Like you've got the northern lights and shit.
Oh, speaking of Northern Lights, we saw them tonight.
Oh my god, fuck you for living in Minnesota. I wish that I could see it.
I live in Michigan, but yeah, hold on, let me show
Michigan, okay. Still, okay, you're up in the north and it starts with M. That's all I care about.
What? Why is my storage running out on my phone? I haven't done anything. Okay, fuck off.
Are you making snow? Oh my god, what if you did snow piles?
Cute. Hold on,
Hey,
where's the...
Shadow,
What?
I'll show you the artwork that I should get Flower to redraw.
Bro.
I wanna see it. I wanna see.
Spoiler alert, there's a lot of roses in it.
Jericho today was being a little butt. He wanted to commission me just to draw a fucking hand. Just
Bro,
to
oh my God.
just to make me do it, just to like get me out of my comfort zone. And I was like, no. That picture is like the cutest fucking thing ever.
Oh, it's so old.
But I want to hit it redraw. And like probably different positions, so it's not exactly the same, but like definitely the same concept, you know? Maybe some snow. Snow makes everything more interesting,
That's
you
cute
know?
as shit. Oh no, you got rid of it.
Yeah, just because it's old art of like couple art, and Tristan's in the server now, and I don't want to be that person who's like, look at the art of me and my ex.
Oh, valid.
Very true.
Not that he cares. Like, he knows that I've got trauma there, so we usually talk about it anyway, but like, it's just respect.
I liked the art though, just so you know.
On Pure's DeviantArt, just go to it.
No.
To view more, go to PureSpiritFlower at deviantart.com.
Go to DeviantArt.com/PureSpiritFlower now.
No, you should go to patreon.com/purespiritflower.
You give me money.
I want to, but I'm waiting to get a job, which I might have now. I'm going to go to a meeting with them on Tuesday.
I think, Flower, you have been advertised on my channel at almost every stream I've done.
Oh, yeah.
I love that for you.
I'll put it in my garden. Look at this.
I want to get this redrawn.
Oh my god, that's so beautiful!
I know, right?
God damn. I wish I could, like, come see that, because that was the dream for my mother, to be able to go to Alaska and see the Northern Lights. That was, like,
Oh my God, that's
that was her dream her entire fucking life, so now I've got to do it.
Yeah.
Speaking of pretty fucking skies, where is it? Okay, so I got, like, a shitty picture of it, but I've also got this video. This is when I was taking Honey to the vet. Oh, I threw it in your garden by accident. Oh well. This is the sky when I was taking Honey to the vet. It was sunset. And it was, it's just so pretty. Boston has, like, ridiculously nice sunsets for no fucking reason. They just pop off.
Go off, Queen.
My favorite, there's like a kind of a shopping center area, near Andrew that I like to go to. I know, yeah, it doesn't make any sense for you guys. But it's like it's not in the major part of the city, but if you're there during sunset, and you stand on, like, the side of the parking lot so you can, like, look at the sun and you can look at the city skyline, basically, you get, like, the most, like, beautiful Walmart-esque sunset ever, right? Walmart parking lot sunset, I guess, that energy. And it shines across the sky, and you can see it, like, shining and making the city glow in the distance.
Nice.
It is, like, the most beautiful thing ever. In fact, when I actually went there, when I discovered this, I was there to get my computer checked out, and I was walking to the store, and I stopped, and, like, literally, like, 10 other people had stopped to, like, take pictures and shit. It was so funny. Okay.
God, I'm never drawing a rose again.
You say that, but someone is gonna give you money for it, and you're gonna do it again.
No, that's very true. I'm just
That someone is
salty.
me.
Eddie hates me.
No, it's because I love you. That's why I'm doing it.
That's okay. So, I'm gonna try to move back to Kansas soon, hopefully, get an apartment. So, fucking saving money time. My
yeah.
mom and, her boyfriend, like, they want me to work at their bar. So, I already have a job set up. I'll probably be a bartender, but they also want me to manage the social media for their bar. So, easy peasy. There we go.
Oh,
Those two things on top of Patreon and commissions, like, I'm pretty sure I'll be alright.
absolutely, bestie. You go.
Yeah, I love this for you.
I just, like, I don't know how how to do the process of trying to get an apartment, like, because technically I don't have a steady income right now, but I have something set up when I get over there. So, like, are they even going to listen to me if I ask for
If
something?
you get a note from a potential employer saying this person will be under these many hours getting roughly this much per week, yeah, you should be fine.
Yeah, that is something new to do. It also depends on the kind of apartment you're going for. That makes a difference. You can also show your income from your art too.
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know. I thought they were just like, what the fuck is this? This isn't anything. But alright. Cool.
When you go to explain what you do for a living, you can say that you're an artist, but then say that you can provide, like, your income, like, proof of your income, as long as you can show them, like, I think you could probably get, like, PayPal's version of, like, bank statements, or Patreon's version of bank statements, to use.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, I'm so excited.
Really, if you go for a really big corporate place, they might be snooty about it, but, like, the average place, they aren't going to care as long as you can prove that you make a consistent income. And if you have some kind of proof that you have a job lined up for you in the new state, they usually will be okay with it.
Okay.
Do you have any kind of credit, decent credit?
I have no credit.
I'd start working on that, bestie, because that will bite you in the ass, unfortunately.
Okay, do you know, like,
So,
like, I know, like, I had to contact the bank.
yeah,
Whatever, but, like,
just go
what
to
do
your
I
bank,
buy?
go to your bank, open up a credit card, set it for a limit, whatever you're willing to set, and then there's lots of ways that you can do it. Say, for example, you can, basically, like, say, like, your dog's food every month. You buy that with your credit card. So necessary payments that you're always going to be making, use your credit card for it and nothing else. And then you'll be paying it off at the end of the month. That'll build your credit over, like, a couple of months.
Oh my god, thank you, bestie.
Yeah, you can,
oh my god.
you can also, some people will do this, some people don't. You can pay some of your bills with a card. So, like, say you have an internet bill, you can pay it with a card too. Little things like that. Or another thing you can do that some people do, I think that this is a more convoluted way, but you can make a singular, like, medium-sized purchase, and you could pay it off over time, so you end up paying interest. That also builds credit.
That's what I kept seeing online, and I'm like, this sounds like really...
It's more convoluted because you're basically paying for the points, but it's really annoying because the main part of credit is basically like a system that is supposed to prove that, hey, you can pay things on time. You have this money, X, Y, and Z. So paying the least amount of money to show that is in your best interest.
Okay, cool. Because, like, I keep being like, hey guys, I don't know how to get started to, like, my aunt and my mom and them. They're always like, you can, like, look at apartments. It's like, yeah, well, I did, but, like, how do I, if I want one, what do I do?
Yeah, so I'd say figure out how to get bank versions of bank statements from your sources of income for art. Have your mom or, like, her boyfriend write up, like, such and such will be working here and will be getting paid this much hourly kind of thing. And then you can set up the card and just set a limit so that it won't go over that limit, basically, like, you know, however much you know for a fact that you can afford to pay every month. And then just fill it up with, like, essential stuff that you do, and then just pay it off at the end of the month, and you should be good to go.
Genius. I love you so much, Shadow. Oh my god.
It'll take you, like, 6 months to start building credit, that, like, will start, like, making people be like, oh, okay. But, like, I mean, better late than never. But if you're really good with payments, you should be able to build solid credit within, like, 6 months to a year. Another thing you could do, instead of getting your own apartment when you're starting out moving back there, is you could look for a room. That might be harder with your doggos.
That's what I was thinking.
Or you could be looking for a studio. I don't know if you were interested in a one bedroom or not.
That is fine, yeah. I was hoping for 2 to have a room where my dogs could be in, but 1 is okay.
Yeah, 2 probably be harder, but like I don't know, like based on the prices that I was looking at when I was considering moving there, it costs so much less to live there, bestie.
Yeah.
I could not imagine being an artist and affording to live off of art here. Like, most people who live here have, basically people who live here who have their own apartments, have, ridiculously high wages. Everybody who lives here normally has a room. Like, for fuck's sake, I mean, between rent and utilities, I'm paying, $1,000 or more a month to just exist in this space.
Yeah. Jeez, that's fucking insane.
Yeah, just this fucking roach-infested, mold-infested room costs me over $1,000 a month to exist in. And my room is actually less. I get charged less than the other rooms. Some of them, I pay $800 for the rent.
I heard that Among Us sound. Anyway.
Among Us? Among Us? I pay $800 for rent, and then I know that the other 2 bigger rooms, which aren't that much bigger, they pay $900.
Hi, Arctic Wolf. I don't know if Shadow said hi to you, but hello.
Oh, there people joined the stream? Hello? Yeah, chat's quiet. I hope that... Can you hear audio on my stream? Is it broken?
I heard you when I was watching, but I muted it, so it was...
Okay. Streamlabs likes to fucking break. It's, super cute like
I
that.
didn't hear you, I just checked.
Okay, that's good. That's good to know.
Sorry, Teddy, what'd you say?
I was gonna say I'd open my YouTube app and check, but never mind.
So you're playing Among Us, yeah?
Who's playing Shmong Us?
You?
Maybe I didn't hear an Among Us noise. Maybe I'm just hallucinating.
I'm about to finish this commission. How do you guys feel about a game or 2 if I do finish it in a moment?
We should come home, which means she's gonna be coming here in the next 20, so we'd have to play now for 1 or 2 rounds.
Okay, so I could not finish the commission now and play. It's up to you guys.
I am very flexible right now. It is whatever you guys want to do. Teddy, do you want to play?
I would love to get around here before I have to go.
Okay, cool. I will. What is this?
What type of Among Us plan?
I would like classic.
Yeah. There's not enough of us to really organize tag. Unless we play the in-game tag, which I'm not super into right now. Okay, then I'm gonna end this dwem since I'm not drawing anymore.
Bye, stream.
Yeah, bye. I think there's only 1 person here that isn't us. You're super cool. Bye.
We kisses.
Can you just throw some photos on real quick?
Okay, it should be done. The stream should have stopped broadcast.